Today, let's play with some words. We have been drawing all kind of colorful graphics on the screen, but now let's concentrate on words. They can also be fun sometimes. We know that we can store numbers in float kind of variables like this. This is a number with decimals, or a variable that can have decimals called x. We can have a variable that cannot have decimal points, so it's just integers like this, 21. And if we want to store a word, we should use the type string. And here we'll type string word, or I can call it my word is hello. So now I could print this variable. I can print my word, and if I run the program, I will get down here hello. So let me get rid of the numbers. And we have also seen in a previous episode that we can write on the display using text. So I can write my word at 30,30, and then I will see this word appearing here on the screen. You can write directly your string, like forest, or you can have a variable like we just had. So let's just leave here a variable, my word. And what I want to do now is define a few variables with different words and then try to show randomly one of those words. So let's say here we have noun 0. That's the name of my variable. And I'm gonna have 4 of them. Noun 1, 2, 3. And we'll type here different words. Sky, grass, and rock. So now instead of always printing the same word, of course I can type here noun 1 or 2 or 3 and I get here the different word. How can I choose randomly one of these words? Well, one way would be I could store a number in a variable. Int n is random 4. This is not gonna work right now. Can you see why? Well, because this is a float variable, of returning a float value, and this is integer. So I have to convert this into an integer. And now it works. And now I could compare this number. Like if n is 0, then print the noun 0. And if n is 1, then text noun 1, 30, 30. And I'm gonna copy and paste, which is a bit faster. So I have to change these with 2 and with 3, and here the variables 2. So now randomly I'm choosing a number between, well, it can be 0, 1, 2, or 3. And depending on the number, I will print one of these strings. So let's see if it's working. It says hello, I run it again, hello again, hello, sky. Hello is very popular, and sky is a second, then I get grass. Okay, but this is not very practical. Look how long the program is, and we are just having here 4 words. What if I would have 50 different words? We have to find a better solution. And that's why I want to talk about arrays today. That's A-R-R-A-Y. There is a way to store a list of items inside one variable. Instead of having one word in one variable, you can have all the words inside one variable and then choose which one you are referring to. And you do this by typing string, and the difference is here. You type open and close square brackets. And then you type the name of the variable, for example, nouns. I'm writing it in plural, so to make clear that we have more than one. And I'm gonna make this equal to something. And this time I'm not gonna make it equal to one word, but I'm gonna specify the whole list of words. And I do this, type in curly braces. I open and close the curly braces. I add a semicolon at the end. And in between those braces, I type all the words. I'm gonna type here forest, tree, flower, sky, always each time surrounded by double quotes. And what else? Grass, mountain, There we have 6 words. That's good enough for now. So you can see now how easy it is to just print. I'm gonna print nonce, and for example the third one. So you type the name of the variable, nonce, and then you open the square brackets and you type the number of the word you want, and you close the square brackets. So now if I run this program, I get sky. As you can see here, sky is the 4th. Why, if I said 3, why is this happening? Well, forest is the word number 0. This is number 1, 2, 3. So I asked for 3, which is sky, then 4 and 5. So you can see now that I have stored all these words inside one variable. So I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. And now I'm gonna make up a number, a random number, but this time it's gonna be up to 6 because I have 6 elements. And I also can get rid of all this stuff here. Now I'm gonna write on the screen text. I'm going to use the variable nonce. And here in square brackets, I have to say which word do I want. I can write a fixed number like 5, but I can also enter the variable n. Then it's a random number it can have values from 0 to 5. So this way I'm choosing a random word, and I'm gonna write this at 30, 30. That's the position on the screen. So now every time I run the program, I have there a random word: grass, sky, grass, and forest. So you can see already that this is very helpful in our program. We made what before was, I don't know, like 20 lines, now it's 3. And to make it a bit more interesting, let's make another array. This is again a string array, and this is gonna be adjectives. Equals, open and close curly braces, semicolon at the end. And let's write here some adjectives like happy, rotating, elastic, smiley, unbelievable, infinite. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also. Oh, perfect. So I'm gonna make another random number. If this was n, then I'm gonna call this m, equals int. It's gonna be the same, random 6. I'm gonna type here random number between 0 and 5. And I'm gonna write again the adjectives, one of them. Which one? Well, the one that m is pointing at. So one of those 6 adjectives. And where do I write this? I will write this at the same horizontal position and below the none. Forest rotating, mountain rotating, sky infinite. It would look better the other way around. So I'm gonna put the none below 50 and the adjective above like 30. So now you have all these combinations: infinite mountain, an unbelievable flower. I could move it a little bit to the left so it doesn't get out. I'm gonna type here a 10. And this can get really funny. Sometimes you will get some funny combinations. The more words you add, the more surprises you can get. Let's try writing here a lot of other words like red and fast. So now I have 8 adjectives, so you have to adjust this number here. Otherwise, if you have 6 but you have 8 adjectives, then the last 2 will never be chosen. Okay, so have fun combining nouns and adjectives. In the future episodes, we can try to make more complex sentences, so we can make the program write things for us. They will probably not sound very logical, but that's the fun part of it.